everyone. I feel like I start every video with something like, I cannot believe whatever is happening. And so I'm going to start it the same way again. I cannot believe that it has been almost 4 months since I've gotten here to Togo. So it's almost to the halfway point. 4.5 months would be about the halfway point. And so it's just incredible to be able to see God's work and God's provision over that time. So I'm excited to be able to tell you more about what God is doing. Today, what I want to focus on is just the little things, what my day-to-day, week-to-week kind of looks like, and go from there. So, in general, half of my job probably deals with office work. So in the mornings, I wake up, I do my normal routine, and then I go to my office and check emails and just respond to all the different emails that have come in. I work with different individuals, different organizations that send people out here, and I just help them through the different processes, the processes of being able to come out here, the logistics. So making sure they have a hotel lined up, making sure they have a ride here, and taking care of all that, making sure the housing is set up for them here, we have enough food, all that fun stuff. And so it's really a lot of the logistics. And part of my prayer in that is just that God would use me to bring them a sense of confidence as they get ready to come here and as they're following God's leading to be able to come here. And so I want God to be able to use me to help them, I don't know, like I said, have confidence in this next step for them. I also work with a lot of the finances here, and so with the guest house, I do the payday for all the employees. So that takes a good chunk of time, especially in a totally cash-based society. So that's always interesting. I have a lot of meetings, which is classic for office work, and so it is fun because I get to work with different groups of people in different ways around the compound, and so I do enjoy. I'm thankful for the people that God allows me to work with here. So it's good. It's good. I'm thankful. Again, I just pray that God would use me to be faithful to Him as I am faithful to Him in whatever way He wants. And so I think of even Matthew 25 with the parable of the talents, and I just want to be faithful in the things that He has given me to do. So that's a lot of my prayer, even in all those little mundane tasks that somebody has to do. So I want to be able to do them, and I want to do them well. So that's the office side. The people side exists because visitors do end up coming here and staying here, and so it's my job to help them get settled, make sure they have everything they need, kind of fix at least as many problems as I can. I'll set up little excursions for them, whether it's going to the market so that they can get some souvenirs or fabric to make clothes or whatever it might be, or I'll set up a hike, which is kind of nice for me because I get to participate in that as well. So that's fun. Then I also get to solve any problems, which I've found that here in Togo, things break so easily. And with limited resources, it can be a challenge to figure out how to fix them. But again, I'm thankful for the different people here who I can go to for advice, who can help me work through things. And in the end, we just do the best to solve the issues with the resources that we have. And I'm also thankful for gracious visitors as well. So that's always a good thing. The other group of people, or another group of people I work with is the guest house workers. It's kind of expected that unexpected things will happen. So for example, a few weeks ago, I got a call at 9:30 p.m. about an issue that had happened in the guest house that really needed to be resolved as soon as possible. And so I just spent the rest of the evening, I woke up early the next morning just praying that God would give me wisdom in how to help them. And so we had a meeting at 6 a.m. in the morning, of course, a meeting at 6 a.m. and we worked through a lot of the issues, and by God's grace, things have, smoothed over. So I'm just thankful for God's giving of wisdom and how to deal with things. I'm very thankful for Kofi, who works very closely with me, and he really helps me with a lot of the cultural differences and understanding some of the different aspects that are just foreign to me, and helping me work through them so that I can know how best to support our workers, which I am very thankful for. So now we are almost to the halfway point of being here, or I'm almost to the halfway point of being here. And I'm excited because now I'm getting faster at my job, which is a good thing because I'm getting more used to things. And so I actually have a little bit more time on my hands. So I'm going to be able to start going into other ministries. Right now, I'm really praying about where God would have me serve. I just want to be used by Him in whatever way that looks like. And so I'll be going to a few children's ministries over the next few weeks and seeing if any of them need extra help or if there's something that I could do more consistently to work with them. So you can pray with me as I go and visit and as I see what God might have for me in the different ministries here outside of the guest house. And I'm excited about that. To close this out, so I explained the day to what day, the week to week. Just like anybody in this world, there are good days, easy days, whatever you want to call them, and there are hard and challenging days. And honestly, these past 2 weeks in particular for me have been very challenging, but I am just so thankful for God's mercy, for His compassion. And I could tell you so many stories about how He answered prayers as I would go to Him just pleading for different things. And he answered prayers in ways that maybe I wasn't expecting. And I've just been comforted by Psalm 23, where I'm reminded that He is my shepherd, whether it's through the green meadows or whether it's through the darker valleys. I can continue to follow Him and He will continue to protect me. And I'm thankful that He is with me always and that He comforts me through all of the different circumstances that arise in life. So I would appreciate your prayers just as time goes on and all these little things that I explained. And if you want some of the specific prayer requests, I mentioned them throughout. If you want some specifics, you can look in the email down at the bottom. I listed some things out specifically. I know a lot of people ask about my health needs, or my health issues rather. It's still a day-to-day struggle, but I am thankful again for God's grace. It is sufficient, as Paul said, and I've said that in the past, and I will continue saying that. There are definitely things I have to do to maintain it, and responsibilities that I have to take on in order to do my part, but I am thankful for God's grace in each and every day. So I appreciate continued prayers through that, and then the rest of the prayer requests listed are things that I mentioned throughout this video as well. So thank you so much again for your prayers, your encouragement. I look forward to continuing telling you how God is working and what He's doing, and that's it. Thanks. Until next time.